Alright, looking good, and we are live. So, hello again everyone. We're going to be going ahead and continuing on with the Outer Worlds. Looking forward to this. I had a fantastic time with this game yesterday. I'm really looking forward to playing more of it. So let's pop that up and press on. Nope, wait. Hang on a second. Oh, you guys aren't going to have any audio, and neither am I. Give me just a sec. There we go. There we go. And crisis averted. Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and pick up right from where we left off yesterday, where we just finished a quest to go and pick up someone who left the colony to go and become a marauder, and it didn't turn out too well for her. Nah, I'm just kidding. We got her back safe and sound. Okay, so I'm thinking we're just gonna go ahead and continue with the main quest. Though, we do have this companion quest here. How far away is that? Not too far. Yeah, and I got this new plasma gun. Gonna have to find something to use it on. Maybe not that. Maybe we ought to leave that one alone. Yeah. I have no faith in my abilities to kill something called a behemoth just yet. Oh my gosh, there's mines everywhere down there. What the heck? Oh, hi, Pravati. Oh, nope. That's no good. Yep, that's no good. We're off to a great start. Pravati! Yeah, I didn't even know what you were shooting at. It's okay, I got this. Well, that's a lot of fun. Jeez, what the heck was going on with that lag? I'm on fire now! Well, that was violent. Pravati, wake up. You did a good job as always. Time for the fun part. Getting all the good stuff. Yeah, we're getting pretty low on ammo. Although, I remember I have a metric butt ton of ammo for just the pistol. Yeah, won't run out of that anytime soon. Unless, you know, you keep shooting like I've currently been shooting right now. Frantically all over the place, screaming. Alright. How do you want to handle this, Pravati? By the way, were you even using your shotgun I gave you? She might have just been using the hammer. That's okay. Wait, are these ones I killed? No, definitely not. Well, someone killed them. these other marauders that are dead.
Here we go.
Yes, see what I mean about my shooting. Hi! How are you? How are you? Yeah, switch that up. Ah, thank you, dog. Hey, when did we last save? We're about to find out. Oh, yeah, it's right here. Yeah.
Okay, gone quiet.
I have 5 like a spaz in games like this. Alright. Let me handle that situation better. There's the ringleader.
Okay, here we go.
I think I might have gotten the other guy with that explosion. Quick, quick, go, go, go. Right, switch out to the melee, because this guy's about to be right on our butt. Okay, no! You did great, Parvati. You're doing good. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna stay up here and do this. Instead of going down there. I might be able to take out that thug with one of my shots. Nope. Well, that gets rid of him at least. So he's not going to be running up here like a maniac. But you know who is? Where are you going? Where am I going? I'm clipping so fast into these rocks. I've gone invisible. Party's still down. That ringleader's still looking for me. That's gonna be a drop. Yeah, that's definitely gonna... Ah, my legs! Well, good a time as any to loot these.
Incoming.
From which direction? Survey says... Yes! Wow, Perva! You did a really good... I'm so proud of you. Ah, why is my dash not working? Dang it. Dash. Work. Why does this silly dash not work forwards? Okay, got that. Yeah, you'll have to find me first. I could be anywhere. Later. Okay. Go! All right. Nice. Provide a get up, we did it. You did a good job as always. Wait, where are you? Oh, you teleported behind me. Okay. Alright, why can't I loot the big guy? I'm not too concerned about it. Oh, hey! Picked up a couple extra assault rifle bullets. Nice. Nah, it doesn't really increase your horizontal movement at all to do the dash. I wonder. Nope. Maybe. Nope. Alright, fine, game. I won't try to break you for now. Find a way, though. We always do. Oh, what's this? Salve. Hello? Came to pick up your overdue book? Let's see. Clement Ridge. Messages. Found I must disagree with your theories about the Earth's Directorate's place in the colonial system. Sadly, as much as I appreciate the board and the new frontier they've opened for us, I believe Halcyon and all the other colonies at the rim of the galaxy would fall to pieces, or war amongst themselves if Earth's Directorate wasn't around to regulate trade and settle disputes. Do you think the corporations would accept a mandated inclusion of an Earth minister if they had a choice in the matter? Oh, boy. Of course, I never dispute that Earth is in the heart. But the real adventure is the independent spirit of which humankind truly thrives to be found out here among the furthest colonies. Still think you're wrong about the history, though. Discovery of the skip drive was not what gave Earth Directorate power over the corporations. The high cost of the Great War left them in a weakened state, and the skip drive was simply the extra leverage the Directorate needed to return that power. Huh. Okay. Well, I guess no one's living here if the game's letting me pick up, you know, anything that isn't nailed down. What is that purple? Oh, it's just this light. Well, before we go in there, let's see if we can go upstairs. We can. Can lockpick this. And, yeah, some stuff in there. You know, I haven't put any mods in any of my weapons yet. I might have to fast travel back to the ship once I return this book. All right. Heavy ammo, some troop armor. Okay, just got a letter today. Corporate ordered me to relocate to the Edgewater Cannery, effective immediately. It's a shame. I was really looking forward to running my own gift shop at the community center. Selling rare memorabilia, but scripture tells us that all things happen for a reason. Work fortifies the spirit and all. As for my book collection, I can't bear to part with it. Don't want those books moldering in some contraband locker, so I stashed them all away in a cave over by the river. Great! A cave! On an unknown planet! Yay! Can't wait. Good. It'll be fine. It'll be just fine. I've got 2 extra shots walking around with my sawed-off shotgun with me. Oh, we'll be fine. All right, let's check out the cave. Is that where this is going? Yep. So I was having like great performance in this game yesterday, but right now I'm getting a couple of weird skips here and there. It might not show up on YouTube, but I'm getting some like really bizarre skips every so often. And again, just fine yesterday. I don't think anything would be bottlenecking it on my end at least. It doesn't seem to be a bottleneck at all with how it's stuttering. I might lower the options when I go to play this myself later. I'm not sure how much it'll help. But it's kind of on and off, too. And I grew up... I grew up in an era with games that were just horribly optimized, and yet I still played through them because, you know... No. Oh, God! How did I not see that? Alright, what do we got? Oh, I got lots of shots for this now. Great. Just promoting. Alright, got one. Got two. Nice. Okay. One more. You'll have to find me first. Where did he go? Could be anywhere. Anywhere at all. No, no, no. You come to me. Yeah, see, that's how this works. Play the game like Freddy Jason. Jason Voorhees. That's what I was trying to say. Happy Halloween. But not yet. Actually, I have picked out the game I want to play on Halloween. It's gonna really depend on how exhausted I am after work. But I did pick up that, Five Nights at Freddy's VR, and yeah, I know the series is kind of a meme and everything else like that, but I was really looking forward to a VR version of it, and everything I watched has not disappointed me. It looks, absolutely terrifying. And it's kind of cool to see it's essentially kind of a remake of all of the games in full 3D, just mashed into a VR title. I like that. But I picked it up in PlayStation VR. I definitely want to play that. I want to see if I can get a good setup going. Because I can stream directly from the PS4. But, what was that? Just, dumb. Wasn't you providing, was it? I hope not. Anyways, I'm not sure how the streaming works on the PS4 with VR games. So, it'll be a good experience for all involved. Okay, what was this award for? Most unused paid time off, greatest amount of coffee drunk in one break, fewest bathroom rests? You'll never know. Annual Company Achievement Banquets Galaxy Wide. Alright. Well, no wonder it was shoved in the bin. All my accomplishments are put on this little plaque. Not the actual work I put in for the company, but a little reward they gave me along the way. Aw, they do care. I'm not going to give that same amount of care to my life going into this cave. That's a mine. Whoa. What did I just do 203 damage to? Another mine? Yeah. What's that? Oh, we can open that one too. Without needing picks.
Nice.
Okay. That's the journal we're looking for, is it? Revolver. Yep. Well, I mean, we only had to go to the cave entrance, but you know they wouldn't just send you to an entrance like this and expect you not to look at the rest of it. Anyways, I want to read that before I have to, hand it over. Would that be a quest item? Yep. Let's see. Well, can't actually read it. Oh well. Something up ahead. A lot of something up ahead. Do I have faith in my combat abilities to press on? Maybe after a couple reloads. Oh, they're all above me. Oh. Oh, this will be fun. Oh! Oh no. This will be. Alright, we're gonna quick save and try my luck. This is gonna be a bad idea all around.
We got this. Nice one.
There she goes! You know what's gonna happen is one of those behemoths is gonna be up there. You've got this, Pravati! Yeah! I'm getting Brock's thrown at me. Oh, look at the way look at the way he died. She's like, oh. Him too. Oh, there's one of them. Time to test our metal. That no. Back off. Yeah, you stay back there. That's right. Oh my god, we got one. Holy cow. Alright, well that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, but I had to say something. Throw your big dumb They can burrow underground. And throw more rocks. Alright, 2 shots. Make them count. Didn't make that one count. Alright, how much ammo I got? Jack point shit. We're gonna have to rely on Old Faithful here. Alright, got him. Any more? That was it. Pravati, get up. Time to move out. Alright, we got some brains. And hide. There we go. And covered in skin parasites. Properly processed at a leather factory. Could be made into a nice pair of shoes. Perhaps a jacket. You know, I haven't checked to see if there's, like, actual, like, crafting in this yet. I imagine there might be. What's that? Terror ray. The pointy mouth part of a terror ray. Boiling water mixed with tobacco and starch, terror ray becomes a food additive with a gelatinous consistency, often used as a binding agent for processed meats. Provided, did you teleport behind me yet? Okay, good. Okay, good. Why is staring at this particular tree murdering my frame rate? Okay, what's that? Is it just part of the ground? Yes, it is. It's a rock. It's a rock. Move on. Alright, we're gonna return this, and then, I'm gonna head back to the ship. And we're actually gonna get some weapon mods on these, so I have a, you know, bit of an easier time. Make sure nothing wants me dead around here first. I don't think I went in there yet, did I? Check. Oh, hey, vending machine. Cool. Let's offload some of this junk. Nice. Oh, yep, I got that 20% discount from that perk I got the last time, too. Great. Let's see. Well, I don't really want the drugs again, especially ones that'll cause downsides. But I don't really want to get rid of anything either. We'll sell these. Oh, we'll sell some bread. Oh no, bread's got like natural health regeneration. Never mind. Base health. Sell that. I have 10 cans of this salt tuna. Okay. No. I'm sure I have more stuff to sell, but I'll focus on that right now. None of these. Oh, this is, oh, this, I have the batons for that. Let's see. Yeah, unlock the door. Hey boss, just wanted to check up on the new Self-Tuna Light project. I've been brainstorming some new taglines for the product line, and I think some of them will really catch our customers' attention. These are spots from corporate. They're not interested in your idea of a light version of the Self-Tuna brand because we'd rather not compete with ourselves. But they are interested in the idea of lighter Self-Tuna. Effective immediately, we've been instructed to use heavier weighted cans so we can pack them with less Self-Tuna, thereby saving bits to every can. Wow. This is exactly the kind of breakthrough our cannery needs. Oh, can you imagine, Lawrence? You'll be rubbing elbows with your fellow workers on the canning line, filling each slightly heavier can with slightly less Self-Tuna, hour after hour, day after day. This is a great and tremendous honor for you, and for me. Effective immediately, your position in our marketing division has been terminated. Oh. Oh. Wow. smallest can't pass off tuna without ants. Potential to market towards fail. Oh, jeez. Well, we can go upstairs now. Oh. Hey, we just used some of those. Okay. And here we are. Changes the weapon's damage to plasma. Cool. Very cool. Boing. A grenade launcher? Oh, don't mind if I do. Hole in that up there. I wonder if I can get over there. Probably not. Especially since even a fall this high is gonna, like, break my shins. Oh, wow, it didn't. I'm actually surprised. Hey, Bravati! No, she's taking a long way. Did you want to see the internal balls of this creature today? I mean, you saw him now, so... put that down. Okay. Hey, Vicar, I found your book.
Any progress on that matter we discussed?
I got it.
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French?
This whole
Read French.
demeanor fucking changed at the drop of a hat. Like,
what it
oh,
is.
yeah. Thank you for that.
French.
French? The hell?
I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn.
Oh, jeez.
There is little more important than such a precious, rare text. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted.
This has to be some kind of cosmic retribution. Well, that first choice is, like, kind of true to his job, but I'm pretty sure if I choose it, he's going to be like, yeah, what the hell do you know? So 2 seems like the right choice.
Bakonu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony.
Philosophist.
Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of the Philosophist perversion of Bakonu's thoughts came more than a century after his death. The story of my life. Most lay people are not aware of this, but we've not discovered any new insights into the plan for a long, long time. I had an idea that we should welcome the truth, no matter where we found it. I had the worse idea to share my thoughts with a superior.
Yeah, might not be too good.
And that's how I ended up assigned prison duty, where I was fool enough to let an inmate bend my ear with stories of an original Bakonu journal. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew.
Yeah, why not? Wouldn't mind a ship, Hams. You seem like a swell guy.
Certainly. I already gave you most of my money, but I can offer you free spiritual counseling, and I'd be happy to watch your back.
I'll take that.
I'm
I'll
pretty
take
handy
that.
with a toss ball
that
stick,
latter
or
option.
any pawn instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well.
That's your mark for a hacking, brawling vicar. Maybe some other time. No, sounds good, yeah.
Fantastic. Let me get my things in order and I'll catch up with you.
Sweet.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery and to leave this place behind. I shall see you on the ship, Captain, whenever you're ready to leave Emerald Vale.
Might be sooner than later now. Let's see. Okay, we leveled up. Nice. And from the sounds of it, I did too. Alright. Hand gets up to 30. We'll get the dodge up to 20. Oh, okay, so yep, that's the dodge forward then. Okay. Yep, that makes sense. My defense was so crap, I couldn't jump forward twice. We gotta get dialogue back up. And put a point into that. What do I want to do with these last 3 points? Obviously, I want to put them in something. We'll put 2 in leadership and 1 more into ranged. And it's been... No, it's only been 1 more level, so... There we go. Okay, no new perks for me, but hey, provided leveled up. Let's see what perks she's got. Base health. Threat generated. Cool. Increase the amount of threat this generates when attacking enemies. Well, I mean, I'm already kind of using her as a meat shield. This last one sounds great. But I do want to give her more health. So we're going to go with that. She is dying just a little quicker than I'd like. Speaking of, do I have better armor for her? Oh, this would be great. Not really going to use it myself. I think I'm going to stick with light armor. Oh, that looks cool. I love it. That's awesome. I don't think I have a matching helmet. Plus all the other helmets I have aren't nearly as good. Don't really have a better gun for her yet. I don't trust her with a gun. I wouldn't trust any AI companion in any game with explosives at all. Okay, so I guess now we gotta choose either to divert the power back from the geothermal plant to the yeah, I was about to say we gotta go to the plant and either bring power back to Edgewater or keep it for the people. Let's see. Deprive Edgewater of power. Oh, I can see how that'd be like really handy for a melee build, being able to leap forward like that. Look at that! Look at that! They found one of the crystal skulls. Actually, that's less crystal. It looks more like it's a metallic skull. Okay. We should just be able to fast travel back here. So I am gonna see about going back to my ship. I know there's probably another place close to there that lets me do weapon modifications, but I know exactly where the ones are here. So. Alright. To install your first mod, select the item you want to upgrade, then choose the type of mod you want to install. Finally, pick the mod to install, and boom! Upgrade your item. Mods can't be removed once they're used, so put them on your favorite gear. Dodge weapons are built for the discerning warrior who wants a custom and personalized weapon, just like everyone else. Both weapons and armor can be modified. Okay. So, first let's focus on repairing all of our stuff. There we go. just about everything. And I do, since we're using the pistol a lot, and I have a ton of ammo for it, let's slap a mod on that first. What do we got? That changes it to plasma. Now, if I change it to plasma, does it also change the clip? Or does it just... one way to find out, I guess. Oh, and this already has the Magnum mod on it. Oh, this one already just flat out has a mod on it. Yeah, okay. Well, if it's already got one, I'm not gonna bother with modding it. Don't have any... Oh, no, I do have a sight mod on it that helps. Okay. But we don't have a magazine mod. So, yeah. We'll put that on. As for the assault rifle, that's the same mods. Same mods. We do have some... Mr. Ouch. Does it work for that too? Okay. And we don't have the ability to tinker yet. Nice. Okay, so we got everything repaired, and that's all taken care of and good to go. So I'm gonna break down some of these weapons I'm not gonna use, like these other pistols. And yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this saber. Yeah, we got an extra assault rifle. Might be better to sell that, actually, than to break literally everything I have down. Nah, I'd rather have some, like, armor on. Huh. I got a loincloth now. Let's see. That gives me handguns, though. This also gives me lockpick. And, you know, the obvious better armor. Alright. Been staring at a menu long enough. No, we haven't. Hang on. I want to check something else. Yeah, okay. So what's this for? Oh, it's an armor mod. I didn't even think about putting a mod on the armor. Yeah, we should do that. Let's... put it on that. Got a bunch of different mods you can put on it. Oh, it lights up the slots. That's what I was wondering what that was, if that's what that was for. Okay. So once again, we're a little better prepared for what's ahead. Let's continue on with the quest. So I think I'm gonna side with the people this time. You know, as vague as that sounds. No, we're gonna go ahead and get power back to the botanical lab.
Heard something outside the walls today.
Nothing for us outside those walls. You ought to know that.
Wait a minute. Is that just gonna take me back to it too? Yep. Okay. Alright, so yeah, we just gotta head out anyways. that cemetery we were talking about. What? Ah, yes. We, put value on him. Great. What is that? Looks like a drill. Whatever it is, I can't have it. So is that just going to take me back to the, oh, nope. That's straight onto the geothermal controls. Oh, where? I hear him. I see him. I so sleep. Just back up. Don't mind me, I don't mind you. Capiche? Capiche. Let's go.
You can see the whole world from here.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Oh, where's that dead guy we found the last time? Let's see how much the rocks mess us up. We're getting pin. Got pinballed. Ah, my feet. Oh, yep, that's sentry.
I've always wanted to poke around in here.
Alright, well, we made it to the top of the building. We gotta go inside to actually flip the power, though. We're skipping having to fight a lot of stuff doing this, though, aren't we? I don't mind too much. Do you mind? I don't mind.
We can handle this. Nice one!
Wonder if, they're more resilient to plasma. Pardon me.
The control room should be ahead somewhere and a touch to the right.
Okay.
I hope we're doing the right thing.
I mean, technically we're doing the right thing no matter what, I suppose, from either side.
Eyes up!
Oh, that does jack shit to them. Yeah, the bullets seem to do a good amount of damage. Nice. Fun times barrel. Increase critical damage. Sweet. For reasons related to exceeding your staff budget in your latest quarterly report. Please select 5 subordinates to be dismissed immediately. Additionally, please contact your office to schedule your official reprimand at your earliest convenience. Failure to schedule your official reprimand will result in an official reprimand. The Spacer's Choice family would like to collectively remind you that working for Spacer's Choice is not a right, but a privilege. Oh boy. The esteemed members of the Emerald Field Development and Oversight Committee, I hope this letter finds you wealthy. After due consideration of your last letter, I have identified and terminated no fewer than 5 subordinates who are unable to provide sufficient justification for their ongoing employment. I would like to remind the Oversight Committee that while most of Emerald Vale has failed to meet its production and output quotas, particularly our agricultural and fishing canning departments, neither of which are anywhere close to profitable, the Emerald Vale geothermal plant remains committed to providing cheap, cost-efficient power to the entire region. Steady decline. Geothermal plants remain somewhat profitable. Please be informed your Spacer's Choice Development has taken a significant insurance policy against them. The office would like to assure you that this insurance policy is a standard procedure. Do not attempt to interpret, understand, or otherwise extrapolate meaning from this decision. As a special courtesy, we have deployed a proprietary team of engineering specialists in the Emeraldville geothermal plant. This team of specialists has been instructed to refit and upgrade the plant's population of auto mechanicals, free of charge. How nice of them. I'm only going to have to assume they mean the killer robots. Oh, we can lockpick this. What? Did you say that? I think she said nice one. Yeah, we're going to switch that back to the piston. Critical error. Nope, well, they killed the receptionist. Error. Terminal memory purged. Purge incomplete. 2 files remaining. Had to borrow your copy of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering. Radio's been sputtering and need the reference. So return the copy of the repair bay. Chaos everywhere. Mechanical's gone haywire. Gunfire. Hearing some screams. Oh, law. I think this is someone's leg. Would like to leave early for the day. Please deduct delinquency fee from my pay. Thank you. Proud to be a member of Spacer's Choice family. Oh, God. Everyone's dying. I would like to leave. Please let me leave. I'm so happy to be here. Spacer's Choice. Oh. Well, time to see if we can get into that room. Yep. Kick! Oh, good. We can sell that, other assault rifle I had. Yep. Now, from what I'm seeing here, this doesn't show the weapons I currently have equipped. So, we'll go ahead and sell this one over this assault rifle. And I'm sure I've got some junk. Nice. Now, what can we buy? I have quite a bit of money saved up. More drugs. The good stuff. Can't buy mag picks or bypass shunts. Probably because they're hacking and picklocking tools. That's neat. See this one being really interesting. Having a weapon that can point out where pickups are.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice.
Let's back outside. Anything back here? Nope, just me getting stuck. Providing I'm stuck! Get me out! There we go. Nope, there's a body over here. Oh, not seeing anything else I can pick up over there. Before we go inside, I'm going to do a quick sweep over here, and we're going to go down those stairs. Yoink. Authorization passcode required. Let's check some of these. Yep, looks like they brought in all the mechanicals and they just kind of killed everyone. Great. We'll delete this entry if I ever return. Well, Anxiety is a common side effect of life-threatening situations engendered by security lockdowns. Fight back against anxiety with an ice-cold bottle of Zero G Brew. Zero G Brew, an ale that's good for what ails you. Oh boy. Can I just pick my way into here? Nope. Gonna need to find the passcode. Oh, I had it. Okay. Oh, yeah, he gave me the passcode. He was like, yeah, as a sign of good faith, I'll give you the passcode.
Wish I could do that.
Wow. That, might have been an almost completely worthless waste of those picks. Does it even have any mods on it? It doesn't. Yeah. Great. Well worth the time and money investment. Hello, little guy. Get out of here. Go. Shoot. I don't trust that there isn't something else in here. Got a lot of bypass shunts. Can we get up here? We can slightly, almost, kind of. Combat drone doesn't really have any collisions, so we can't use him. I'm wondering if I can stand on this. Yeah! I bet there's nothing up here. Hey, plot twist, there's nothing up here. Well, it's still fun that I could get up here. What if I can keep going up? Get on the railing. Get on. Get on. Son of a. We're gliding. Yep, we're gliding. Yeah, I don't think there's anything up there anyways, so... Nah, I won't concern myself with it. Robots? No robots. Well, there's the terminal. Alright. Plant status. Access report brought to you by Spacer's Choice. Operating at 22% efficiency. Power is currently being distributed to Saltuna Canner and Potato Garden. Warning. Structural damage detected. Please notify your designated supervisor. Please activate all 3 electrical track switches. Alright.
3 switches. That'll be easy enough. I'm ready for this.
Get him, everybody! Get him! Nice. Good job. I knew you had it in you. Just had to get you some actual weapons and armor. Sure grip. Decreases the loss of weapon durability. Nice. Is there something back there? I'm just seeing a light. Is there something back there? We're gonna find out. Nope, it's just a light. Hey, another toss ball card. Sold all my other ones. Don't know if they're worth any good money. Really wish I could lean. That's the other thing. If this game doesn't really get any modding support or anything, too, I could see that being something someone would add in as
Sweeping the area.
Shush, 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 shush. You be quiet. Lay down. Go to sleep. Thanks, Pravati. Got him. All right, safe to get up, Pravati. That's the wrong button. Looks like he was trying to get to a vending machine before the robots got him. He managed to take down a couple of robots with him, though. Alright, I saw a box up there. What's in here I didn't grab? Quite a few things. Well, here's one of the switches.
Just two more. What'll happen to Miss McDevitt's folk if we send power to the Veil? Something you need?
Oh, thought she actually wanted to talk about that.
Get away!
Nope. Someone's in trouble. We're coming.
Go away, Phantom!
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
Ah, my mom does it on a daily basis. Oh wait, is that Scold? That might be Scold. Oh, there's two of them. When's the last time I pushed F5? Oh. Not that far back.
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded. Nice one.
Not nice for long. Alright, Pravati, back to it. And switch number 2.
Where'd it go? If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the Veil?
Happy cyst pig. Consider yourself earwormed. Oh, it did play music. Oh, hey, we got a workbench. Cool. Okay, plasma rifle. Ooh, wow. Well, it's currently got more ammo than my, Oh, yeah, definitely. Although, why did I swap it out with my rifle? There we go. Okay, on to the next. I thought that moved. Oh!
Unexpected noise identified.
Nice.
Try something else! Get back! Careful, it's hard!
Oh, yeah, really.
Ah! Got him all!
I was gonna say, what do I push to skip? Cancel.
Watch out!
From where? Up there. Go get him, Pravati! Is he okay? Huh. Shiny servo. And switch number 3.
That's the last. I'm not sure what the ride is. All I know is the decision's final.
Okay, let's just shortcuts us back here. Well, let's check out that other room then. Okay, well, back up. Time to finally make our choice. But who will it be?
Once we do this, there's no going back.
Sure isn't.
Hey, mister?
Yeah.
Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
Wouldn't mind hearing your opinion.
I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
Yeah, but, you know, at the same time... I don't know. Deserters, you know, they're people too.
Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow, she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred? Well, that sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way. Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something. Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
Alright, Bravati, I really like you and all, but, yeah, I'm gonna settle with the botanical laboratory. Blatant disregard for Spacer's Choice property has been logged. Please report yourself to designated supervisor.
I can't stop thinking on Edgewater, Captain. I'm glad the deserters are gonna be alright now they got power, but what about the town? All those people.
Yeah, I know. Fortunately, I didn't really see an option or a choice to, you know, maybe fix the geothermal plant, you know, get it back up to optimal power for both. Now, of course, there could be a hidden option like that, which kind of reminds me of something like in Human Revolution, during the DLC, where it's like, haha, you have to choose between one or the other. But there's a secret third option you could choose to save both of them, and the bad guy's just like, wait, what the hell? What? No! Hang on, go back! Oh, my feet! Well, nobody really gave me any other option that I saw was going to be better. So that's,
Processing.
yeah, I forgot I didn't kill any of them, did I?
Ready, conglomerate. We can handle it.
Nice!
Nice one.
Oh, right on my head! I love this thing. Vending machine discovered. Where? In the building? Lost me shit. Oh, right there. I'm blind.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice.
Oh, wow. It's good heavy armor. And more. You know, Bavardi, since you're running in head first, I think it'd probably be best wearing that. It's heavy armor that... Oh, to give, I was about to say, it gives stealth skills? No, it doesn't. Neat. Okay, well, I guess we're going back to Edgewater. Gotta go get my power regulator after all.
You're not a big drinker, are you?
No.
Power's gone. Law knows how long. Looking to get drunk? Oh, I almost forgot. I'm contractually obligated to recite company slogans to any visitors. We'll get you mostly drunk at half the price. Spacer's choice. Go ahead. I don't see how that's any of your business.
No, I'm just curious.
You're the first to ask after me in some time. I'll give you that. But I don't have a story to share. My family's worked Spacer's Choice for 2 generations, and I've lived in Edgewater just about all my life. Wanted to work in the sciences once upon a time. Would you believe it? That was a wild fancy. Glad I disabused myself. What happened, you ask? What always happens when you're dreaming? I woke up. I just didn't have the brains for it. Asked too many questions. Wasn't suited to the work. So I did the right thing and worked the life I was always meant to live. Now that I'm behind a bar, I can ask all the questions I want. Important ones. Like, when are you gonna pay your tab? And would you like another round of cold, refreshing Zero-G?
Yeah, asking questions is the foundation of
Don't
science.
talk to me that way, please. Spent many years disabusing myself of that notion. Don't need you putting it back in my head. Lab work ain't for me. Never was. Never will be. Spacer's Choice put me where I belong, and for that, I am grateful. They did. They gave me a life. Gave me a purpose. This is where I belong.
Well, thank you.
Not so fast. I told you about my life. Your turn to tell me about yours. So, what's your story?
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure that out.
What's there to figure out? Stands to reason you work for a company. You ain't Spacer's Choice. Could be you're with Auntie Cleo. You're one of those freelancers, then? Running about Halcyon, selling off your loyalties to the highest bidder? Well, good luck trying to figure yourself out. Sounds like you'll need it. Ugh, is this the start of a joke? If you want me to laugh at your jokes, it's a 3-drink minimum.
Wish it was a
Most
joke.
folk forget where they're standing after a few drinks. Seems to me you've got a head start. Anyhow, whatever happens outside the walls is not my business. Only deserters and marauders wander out there, and I cannot tell you which I revile more. My world is these 4 walls, that door, and a row of mugs that need cleaning. Let me make something clear. Spacer's Choice has been real good to me. The town's been real good to me. I start gallivanting around outside the walls, poking around in places I shouldn't be, learning things I've got no right to know. People will talk. Won't ever catch me asking about the world outside. Else the town's gonna say Amelia's gone soft. That Amelia's pondering desertion. I don't want that.
I don't know.
There you go with that thinking again. Didn't anyone ever tell you it's dangerous? I've said enough. People come here to drink their problems away. If they wanted to face their problems, they'd go see our vicar.
Yeah.
Never seen you here before. You a visitor? Welcome. On behalf of the Spacer's Choice family, let me welcome you to where am I again?
Edgewater.
Edgewater, jewel of the Vale. May the law bless our beloved cannery with 100 years of, what's it called?
Experience.
Productivity.
Ah.
That's the one. Yep, that's us. Productive. Oh, it's fine. I'm only on my 3rd bottle. I don't start heaving up my guts as long as I can count to 3. Company lets me imbibe as much Zero-G brew as I can afford. Even gave me a discount on account of my injury. You jealous yet?
Injured.
Yep. Got my mid stuck in a rotor wheel.
Ouch.
Shredded my wrist up real good.
Yeah.
Conrad went and sewed up my hand, but I couldn't do much about the pain. Boss was real generous to me, though. Got myself a 5% discount on Zero G Brew. After the second bottle, the only pain I feel is emotional.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like you need to get that looked at.
Hey, Conrad's a surgeon. Well, he's a barber. That's like surgery, but for your hair.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave him be. That's, yeah. Well, I imagine we're, probably not going to be welcome back out here after we go and get our, power supply we need. Time to go get a regulator. Nope, but first, a message from our sponsors.
You want to know what gets my bile churning? Edgewater has suffered a cavalcade of disasters. Plague, marauders, desertion. Then you wandered in town. And I was so damn sure our luck was starting to turn. I never knew how right I was. Just answer one question for me. Why'd you do it?
None of these choices really apply. I'd kind of want a, you know, the other people are careful. It deserve their own, you know, life out there too, without treating them like they're vermin and thugs for not wanting to live a full-on capitalism life. I don't know. I guess I would technically be teaching him a lesson.
Is that right? I'm dying to hear this. Please, educate me.
I'm just the most recent one. Wow, yeah, no. No, yeah, I'm gonna have to go with that first one.
Adelaide. Adelaide wants nothing more than to see this town suffer. To see me suffer. All you've done is satisfied her hatred. Whatever you were hoping to find down here, I advise you to turn around and leave. I have got guards posted with orders to fire on you.
Jeez, that intimidate. And I can do it too. Well, saying I'm sorry is kind of a bit redundant at this point.
Edgewater's dead. Our cannery's dead. Adelaide's deserters are never coming back. Spacer's Choice will shut us down before long. Some of us will die of illness by then. Some will move on. Some will starve. And as for me, I will tender my resignation, whereupon I shall be processed and then duly imprisoned for gross incompetence.
Might as well choose that intimidate option, huh?
All right, easy now. Let's not do anything we'll regret. I'll order my guards to stand down. Take what you came for and then leave us be. We're done here.
Well, there's my power regulator, and I only had to murder a town to do it. Yay. Aren't I just a freaking hero?
Are we getting paid or not?
Any loss of productivity will be deducted from your pay. Got my hands full at the moment. Make it quick, please. As a Spacer's Choice constable, I am authorized to grant you legal authority toward apprehending wanted criminals. Even during times of unplanned crisis, or unauthorized general chaos. Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders. Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller. As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity. His likeness decorates many a wanted poster. Do you have any relevant information about this individual? You're correct. An outstanding bounty has been posted for information pertaining to the whereabouts of Phineas V. Wells.
I'm not gonna go on that line of thinking for much longer. He did, you know, kind of save my life from being internally trapped in hibernation in a ship, so I'm gonna leave that be for now. Well, it's a good thing the Vicar's coming with us, because there wouldn't have been much here for him now.
Clever.
Oh, before we, oh gosh, I did level up, yeah. Before we, head out and put this power regulator back in the ship, I do want to head back to the botanical lab and see what they have to say about all this. Yeah, we'll go for the sprint speed. Oh yeah, that's real good. Alright, should be able to fast travel there. No doubt you want to say something or talk to us about what we just did.
Oh gosh, it's so pretty.
There she is.
You hear that? That low, pleasant hum of electricity? It whispers across the veil like the winds of change. You've done well. I would have paid my last 5 bits to see the look on Reed's face when the last lamp in town burnt out and the cannery fell to silence.
Yeah, you really got it for Reed.
My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear.
What happens now?
Time's come to look toward the future. We'll grow, I expect. A lot of workers out there with nowhere else to go.
And a lot more mouths to feed.
Not as many as you'd think. We're not about to let the whole town join our flock. Just the ones willing to renounce their corporate loyalties and live the way nature intended. I am curious. Why did you help us? You don't know who we are. You don't owe us a thing. The plant's crawling with mechanicals, so it stands to reason you risked your life.
Huh. I don't really like any of these choices for this, actually. I mean, number one kind of more matches what I was thinking with this, but it wasn't really done out of malice for Reed at all, so, 2 and 3 don't really work for that either. Yeah, I guess it would be 1.
You're not quite like anyone else I've met. You haven't had your consciousness programmed by the board. You're welcome among us if you're ever so inclined.
Well, that was that talk with her. Parvati didn't seem to mind too much.
Zoe says she fought her way out of a marauder camp with her own bare hands.
Of course she did.
Fresh off the limb, and that includes canid meat.
Oh, how much would it cost to get all this repaired? Oh, that's good. Yeah. All right, well, not really too much else left to do here, is there?
I've never seen the camp so lively.
Keep your wits about you, friend.
Keep your wits about you, friend.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
Oh, didn't see you there. I was.
Look at those eyes.
Well, I was just occupying myself with a little engineering. Whoa, Miss Parvati. You're, what, how are you? Hi.
How did you recognize her under the layers of armor?
Are you,
Oh, she took her helmet off.
are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no, I'm just along with this fella here.
Are you from town? I mean, you don't exactly look like you're from town.
Just trying to get my ship off the
Never
ground.
heard it phrased in such a way before. I guess we're all trying to get our ships off the ground, ain't we?
No, literally.
Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair.
Look, your camp's full of idiots. No, let's be nice. Give 'em
I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself.
Yeah, well, we'll throw it at the wall and
The
see if
Young
it sticks.
Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged. I wish I knew. I wager the town had the full set once upon a time. Where the third's gone, I can't say.
Well, I guess we're not done here yet. We got another side
Would
mission.
you? I'd be grateful.
Time to teach this guy how to use a workbench. Speaking of, did I get any other mods? No, just more skill ones. Oh, wow, Shabaka. I literally just... Oh, that's a mine. It didn't blow up in my face. Thank you. Thank you, mine. Thank you. You're very generous. Thank you. Yeah, no, wow, I didn't even realize you were in chat, Shabaka. Hey, man, how's it going? Careful of the town boss. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you typed that, like, way back when I was first talking with him. I'm sorry. I wasn't even looking at my second monitor the whole time. Yeah, we could put that regulator back, but we do have another side quest to do now. I think I'm gonna do that side quest. We'll pop in the regulator, and I will probably wrap that up for the night. Okay, so did he say there was one in town? No. They're all relatively close, though. Let's go. And jump the fence! Ha! Oh, we didn't even have to. Oh, well. Oh, well, you know, there's no one here. I can loot stuff. That means something's gonna want us dead. Plain and pure water. We just sell that by the jug. Have you gotten your hands on this yet? How are you liking it so far? Oh. Called that one. Time to play this like Jason Voorhees. I'm Jason! Oh, good shot. Where are you, buddy?
Everyone all right?
An antique saber, huh? Can I actually use that as a weapon? Nope, I think it's just junk. No, it's a quest item. An exceedingly old saber, not much used in combat, but it'll look great on the wall somewhere. Oh, it's another thing I can put up in the unreliable. Oh, cool. Just like the other two things I got, yeah. Let me get one of you as a pet, I swear to God. Another music box. Hey! Ooh, nice. That. Is there anyone else in here who wants to see me have a not so long and prosperous life? Say aye. As I stab you in yours. Oh, well, picking at that door's locked if that's like that. No. It's just up to the other ones then, huh? This door's the locked one then. Hey!
Here they come! Don't mess with us!
Yeah, really. God, I love this gun. Fashion of pair of mighty primals required extensive field research. Let's have a moment of silence for the researchers who gave their lives in pursuit of authenticity. How nice of them. The ocean rivers are the heart and veins of Emerald Vale, then salt tunas are highly profitable blood. These meaty fish live in the ocean and migrate upstream during mating season. Salt tuna are... Oh, wow. I'm trying to pronounce Samoparis. Which means they perish after a single reproductive episode. That's when our trusty Spacer's Choice harvesters scoop up their corpses to be cleaned, processed, canned, and delivered straight to your dinner table. Good. Cannons can be found all over Emerald Vale in two distinct varieties, domesticated and feral. Feral cannons hunt in packs, while domesticated cannons can be loyal companions. It's important to remember that the can is still a wild animal and should be treated with caution. Look at that smile. That's a smile only a dentist could love. What's behind this one? Feast your eyes on the great frilled mantiqueen, sovereign of her nest. Imported from the wilds of Terra 1 to thrill and excite your imagination. I can only hazard a guess as to why they don't have that display yet. Hello? Right armor, sort of shotgun. Hopefully it won't go into Fritz again. As a reminder, in case it does break down, you can borrow a key card from the director or one of the workers on the second floor. Okay, so we don't have to hack it. Most logical complaint, your obsession with this Mantiqueen is wasting all of our budget and holding up development on the entire exhibit. This has to stop. Hello, Mr. Pickett. This letter is to update you regarding your request for one adult Mantiqueen. As you may remember, our trackers discovered a beautiful specimen out in the wild. Per your approval, we deployed a team of our highly skilled hunters to kill it for you. We regret to inform you the entire team has been perished. Please expect an invoice from our office, including the cost of their gravesite fees, as stipulated in our contract. Additionally, we must ask you to cover the cost of all equipment damaged, corroded, dissolved, eaten, or digested, partially or otherwise. Thank you for your patronage. Please allow me to offer you the opportunity to purchase a second hunting expedition at a 10% discount. Oh, just throw enough human lives at the problem until said problem's solved. Yay!
You're fast.
Oh, there you go. That's the first aid room in the community center. Perfect. Boop. Oh, yeah, that Mantiqueen can't be killed by normal people. It's uber dangerous. Yeah. Yeah, after reading that note, I can definitely see that. Let's see. Experimental anthracillin. What? A cache of experimental anthracillin manufactured by Annie Cleo. Probably contraband in Edgewater. I wonder if that's for a quest. Speaking of, I picked up a bunch of weapons. And I'm probably safe to break some of these down. There we go. That sorts it out better. Alright. Break that down. I think we'll sell the other one. Same thing with the, oh no, wait. The grenade launcher sells for less than the, assault rifle. Alright. Yeah, we'll break down the light assault rifle. And I don't need another sawed-off shotgun. And then we'll just sell the rest of those. Lots of armor. Well, we're solving a lot of our ammo problems now. Alright, so... Is that book in... Okay, yeah, the book's just upstairs. We just gotta get upstairs. No biggie. So can you actually fight that, Mantiqueen yourself? I imagine you could probably run into it if they're mentioning it. Alright, good news, Drew. Time to find the stairs. Oh, hey, look, there they are. Exactly where they've been the whole time. Oh! Sup?
No! We made it.
Well, he didn't melt. He did. There it is. One down. Okay, let's see if we can find that card for the computer there. Let's stay on this floor and look. not seeing a card. Of course, I might have already picked it up and not even noticed it. What with my ability to just go, ooh, hey, a lootable. Click, 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 click. Yeah, there's nothing else. Check it. Nope, it still says I have to hack it. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and hack it then, because I've got the things to do it. There we go. Encode first aid card. Well, that was useless. It was just another way to get the first aid card then. Borscht worst. It's not the worst, unless it's borscht worst. Okay. Alright, let's check over here. Okay, this is, back in the geothermal plant. Let's reload all of our weapons. That'd probably be a good idea. And we're all good. What's this? Oh, that's the office way. Already picked that clean. Huh, so I missed something in here then. Figured I would have run across it, because if I saw a book or anything of the like, I would have just been like, oh yeah, let's pick that up. So I must have walked right by it then. Hopefully there aren't any more robots that want us dead. I just completely missed this room, I guess. Borrowed a copy of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering. I think it's volume 3. I need someone to read. I need something to read down in the pit. In the pit, huh? Decided to do a bit of sleuthing by my own self. Got my hands on a logic module. Time to do a little experimentation. Wonder how well that worked. Okay. Well, so we gotta go down further then.
You're not real. You're not real.
Wow, yeah. I completely skipped Higgins down here. I heard his voice and I just completely dismissed it. I never went down this ladder was why.
No, just leave me alone.
Can't do it, buddy.
You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot. Scram. You can talk? The Phantoms never talked before. I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw. See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting. Clearly, I mistook you for one of the phantoms of my imagination, which terrorized me on occasion. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
How long have you been down here?
Hard to say. By my reckoning, Higgins has been here somewhere between 2 weeks and forever. My recollection's a touch fuzzy these days.
That's a pretty large jump there, buddy.
Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant. I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries, repaired them, maintained, upgraded, did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section. Mechanicals lost their bolts, opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium.
How did that happen?
You mean why did the mechanicals go on a murderous rampage? Same reason any of us do, I suppose. The voices told them to do it.
Okay.
I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out. Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of filling my insides.
So, sprats.
Braised, boiled, charred, skewered. Sprats are good eating, friend. Chock full of brain food.
Sure.
Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything. I was on cleaning duty at the time. Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
I mean, I already dealt with them, technically.
You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead.
So someone messed with it.
Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you. The tail. Definitely start with the tail. If you're feeling adventurous, the ears are a particular delicacy.
Actually, no. Just down here for your book, and your ammo, and your energizing ointment, and I will be on my way. I mean, I don't really have anything else to do with them, do I? We've essentially done everything here anyways. I mean, he's free to leave whenever, I guess. There's nothing in or outside this building that would want him dead anymore. Oh, hey, how's it going? Welcome to the stream, where we talk to people who eat rats and backtrack. Definitely doing a bit of backtracking. Okay. So... yeah, I don't think there's really anything left to do. I don't think I can really mess with that computer of his to get any different effects either, can I? Nope. Yeah. Well, me talking to him about disabling him is kind of, pointless. Ah. And I can't open this door. Well, I guess we're just gonna head out. Again, nothing's really gonna kill him. Chester's free to wander the the wilds if he wants. Well, I guess we'll go for that last book. Don't mind me.
Put my whole
Yoink.
life in that cannery. You must be very proud.
Oh no, I just realized something. Oh, okay, there's a way to get upstairs. Am I allowed up there?
I don't know how long we'll last without power.
Okay, they're not shooting me. I was about to say, we don't have a way of getting up here with the power being off. Alright, and there's the last one. Company notifications. From the office of Reed Thompson. Symptoms of infection have now reached critical mass. I've instructed our staff to transform the old domicile into a sick house. Plague is in reality of life on the frontier, and as spacers, we're expected to face up reality, and that the reality is that we do not carry enough medicine to treat all of you. Medical treatment is a privilege, not a right. We must strive every day to demonstrate our worthiness of that privilege. If you find yourself suffering the symptoms of incipient plague, the best you can do for yourself and your family is to don your jumpers and come to work. Work fortifies the spirit. Physical illness recapitulates spiritual weakness. Right. No wonder I shut the power off here. Sitting here going, oh, maybe that might not be the best choice. No. We made the right choice. Bye, legs. Okay. So, just go ahead and head back to the Botanical Labs and give him those books. Hopefully he can use them.
Any luck finding one of those manuals?
I got all of them.
No kidding. Really? Well, which one? Look at that. Building a computing machine out of Spectrum potatoes, a primer. I'm just glad it survived all these years. I appreciate you going through all that trouble. In fact, I put aside something special on the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me.
Well, you're in luck.
Don't keep me in suspense. Ain't that just ironical? If I'd worked a little longer back at the cannery, I might have found this myself. 2 whole data pads? Be still my beating heart. Oh, almost forgot your payment.
Getting some good money for these
Don't
books.
keep me in suspense. The geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible. You really went exploring down there? Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals. That's a complete set. All 3 parts. I'm gonna be the greatest engineer
Please tell me he's gonna be like, wait, I
seen.
can't read.
Aside from you, Ms. Parvati, I swear, I'll do you proud.
I'm glad we could help, Thomas.
I've been saving something for you. Just a little contraption I found. Should fit right into your outfit.
Nice. I'm glad we got that sorted out. Let me check that. Mod stuns and damages melee attackers. Nice. I am going to hold off on putting that until I find a piece of armor I really like then. Very cool. Very, very cool. Well, we still had one more side mission to take care of some marauders. Where are they all located at? Oh, they're dotted all around the map. Well, we'll go ahead and take care of these. Get that power regulator back, and then we'll wrap it up for the night. Mock apples. Alright, so, I know there's a reputation system and everything in here, but does it kind of work like... I haven't really seen the effects of it yet, but I was starting to wonder if it was going to work a bit like Skyrim, where, you know, the more people liked you, the more they let you take stuff from their residence. Alright, let's take care of this one over here first since it's closest. Oh man, I don't have legs. Nope, yep, we do have more.
Here we go!
Here they come. Oof, there are so many of them. Oof. Well, we're gonna have to play that a little smarter, aren't we, Parvati? Nah, just run in there with you. Well, I set her up to run around and shoot them with heavy armor, so I can't really fault her. She's only listening to my orders. Alright, we're gonna get into a good spot and snipe them for a bit. Let's see. I could get on top of one of these buildings. That would help us a lot. Wonder if I can make that with the dash. Ah, almost. me try it again. Ow, my legs. Oh, come on. We were just up there. Yeah, don't do this. Don't you oblivion me off these hills. I have my rights. You're taking them away. It's okay. I'll go up this slightly higher incline in order to get up there. Yeah, let me get on these rocks. I should be able to jump up there from there. Get on the rocks. Oh, there's one of the guys. Ooh, good place. This is a good spot.
I'm ready for this. Nice one.
Wow, look at all of them. Oh, did they stop seeing where I was? Well, you know, I don't know if I'm actually supposed to be up here. But the game didn't stop me, so I'll give it points for that. There's one. Got him. Nope, there's our target. Dead in the ground. I have to go grab that finger. Security blade. All right, where are the rest of them? Nope, there's one.
Okay, here we go.
Get him, everybody! He's almost dead. Kill yourself in the process. Retrofitted heavy power armor. Cool. Alright, the odds are a little better in our favor this time.
Here we go.
Shit. Oh, dog.
That's the last of them.
That does it. Alright, I'm sure there's plenty more stuff I could loot here. But, focus on it some other time. Right now, I really want to get this mission done. Since, oh wow, we're past the 2-hour mark. Nice. It's going to be my longest stream yet, then. Nope, up this way.
Searching.
We can do it. We did it. What's that? Oh, it's the birds.
We can handle this.
Oh, those are very angry birds.
Don't mess with them.
Attack when provoked. Yeah, probably. I provoked him pretty hard. Alright. Is this person by themselves? Oh, no, they're... Oh. You didn't see me. Figment of your head being gone. Incoming. Yeah, I think we took care of incoming. The incoming was the plasma bolt in their face. Oh god, here they come. No, no good. Keep huffing. Gosh. Roddy, you let the people with the guns come out? Ah, like, save me. Yeah, it was gonna happen. That got the rest of their attention in there. Pravati! Oh, they know where I am. Okay. Come on out where I can see it. How did I miss? She literally walked in front of me. How are we gonna get a finger off that? Oh, we still are. Blade on stick. Alright, Pravati, you did a good job as always. Very proud of you. Did you teleport behind me again? You certainly did. Did you manage to kill anyone, Pravati? Not looking that way. What's this? Fun times. Telescoping staff. The iconic Spacer's Choice telescoping staff can be modified in many different ways for additional cost. Now available in Mark II. I have so many weapons. Ugh. I'm gonna have to sort through all these at some point. Alright, one last finger. It's just a Marauder camping out there. Would it be faster? Yeah, it'd be faster, just fast travel to my ship. It's not the plasma cutter I grew up with. Isaac Clarke could tell you a thing or two about plasma cutters. Well, looks like I'm going to be close to 7. Definitely not. Yeah, more up ahead.
Here we go.
You're the worst lookout ever. Ronnie, how do you let them get this close? Okay, let's try this again.
Here we go. Nice one.
Yep, here they come. Get behind this, so I don't have to deal with cannons. There we are. One. Two. Guns. Get closer, please. I'll walk it off. Get him! Wait, what are you doing? Oh, God! Good hit on that. And there's the last finger. Loot bodies. Walk out. Where's that lookout I shot? There he is. Alright, I looted everything here earlier, so let's head back and turn that in.
I put my whole life.
Got my hands full at the moment. Make it quick, please.
Oh, that's what I can do with the medicine.
Anthracillin, huh? That's an anti-Cleo product. I appreciate your vigilance on behalf of Spacer's Choice. I'll make sure this medicine goes to where it's most needed. Your compensation and your receipt. Spacer's Choice wishes you a productive shift.
Can I not talk to you about the other bounty?
Got my hands full
Oh,
at
there
the
we
moment. We pay by the finger. What do you have for me?
Here's one.
Gil Antrim. Real name, Guillaume. Duly processed by a freelancer on behalf of Spacer's Choice. I remember him. He was just a kid last I saw him. Shame. I'll just need your signature here, 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 and here. Got any more fingers for me?
Maybe.
Mabel Burgess. Age 37. Right or left-handed? Let's just say no longer applicable.
Works for me.
I remember Doc Burgess. Conducted my physical every fiscal quarter. Guess she couldn't keep her hands off her patient's medicine. Still one outstanding bounty. If you've got a finger, I've got the paperwork.
Hand it over.
Here we are. Birdie Cotton. Cause of death. Let's just say overwhelming physical trauma.
Yeah, that works.
Bert was the local preacher before Max took over. Always was quick to remind us that we all get what we deserve in the end. Well, that's all three. I must remember to requisition some more fingerprint ink. Here's all the compensation you've earned, plus a bonus.
Junior deputy constable.
You've done such a bang-up job hunting down our former workers that I thought it only proper to deputize you. Congratulations. Let me stop you there. It is official Spacer's Choice policy that all Marauders, regardless of prior affiliation to the Spacer's Choice brand, no longer qualify as our people.
Yeah, it sounds like Marauders been a problem for a while.
Ever since the company first settled the Vale. Life's good out here, but it ain't easy. Some folk can't keep pace with the demands of frontier life. Not everyone's cut out to work in Edgewater. Some turn deserter, some turn marauder. None of them get my sympathy. Everybody likes Adrenatime. It is the finest medical drug ever developed by Spacer's Choice. Much better than that crap anti-Cleo pedals. Sure, a little too much Adrenatime can bring out the violent animal in you,
Oh,
but if
just a little
overdosing
too
on
much.
Adrenatime turns you into a lunatic, you have only yourself to blame.
It's
Says
just
so right
like
on the warning
crack.
label. Violent psychosis is a well-documented and legally accounted for side effect of Adrenatime.
And as long as they legally put it on there that it can do it, it's perfectly okay.
What's on your mind?
Yay, we leveled up. Put Her body didn't level up yet, though. Can I check that? Oh, no, she's level 7, too. I guess she just get perks every 2 levels like I do, then. Okay, well, we're only 5 points away from getting the next perk for these. So, definitely. I'm going to put a couple more points into dialogue. Some points into tech, and 1 more for leadership. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, that clears out all the side quests, at least all the side quests I found. So, I think we'll just head back to the ship. I'm sure there's much more to do out there, but I've done a lot so far. I've been 4 hours in, and I haven't even, gotten my ship off the ground.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. Edgewater won't last another season without power, but that don't change the fact that I'm indentured to Spacer's Choice. Company expects me back at my post.
Yeah, nothing keeping you from doing
I have
the same.
imagined it, but until you came along, I never thought I had the choice. I want to ask you something, and you can say no, but can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves from my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
Absolutely. You've been a great meat shield so far. Nah, but really, yeah, definitely.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
I like that reaction. Alright, yep, and there's Max.
Well, I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room.
Alright.
I find myself marveling at the complex simplicity of the Fibonacci spiral. I'm sure you know what that's like. Something vexing you, Captain? Bokonu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist School of Thought, so the book is banned in this colony.
Alright, I will talk to you later, but for now...
Captain, I have detected that the town of Edgewater is now without power. I appreciate you doing your part to hasten their demise. What can I do for you, Captain?
I got it.
Do you know how to install a power regulator?
Yep.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Alright, I'll be back. Yeah, I certainly hope we don't have any more failures. That would, I'd prefer not. And just slap it in there. Perfect. See, I know what I'm doing. Yeah, as long as she melees with her hammer. That is exactly why I gave her the double-barrel shotgun. She needs a better weapon than that, though. But I'm very hesitant to give any AI something that's related to explosives in any capacity.
What can I do for you, Captain?
I did it.
All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Yeah, let's do it. This ship sure is trying. This thing is exposed in so many different ways. A rogue bird shitting on it would probably make this thing explode. Against all odds, the Unreliable takes flight.
We received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Oh, good.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
Also, I can slow down time.
Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Culkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Or I could get the hell out of there. Why do I need a nav key?
Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Culkelly.
The Black Marketeer.
Gladys and I have been doing business for years. Her smuggling credentials are unimpeachable. If anyone can get you a key to Monarch, it's her. In theory, I suppose you could land your ship in Cascadia, and in theory, I suppose you might survive the experience. Cascadia is utterly seething with dangerous, highly aggressive creatures, more than capable of tearing you limb from limb.
Ah, bring 'em on.
You'd have to be a lunatic to land in Cascadia, and I'm reasonably certain I tested your brain for incipient signs of insanity. Trust me, talk to Gladys Culkelly.
All right, I'll do it.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design. Cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time.
Was its time 100
I
years
call
ago?
it the holographic shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
What's that do?
Marvelous device. I'm quite proud of myself. The shroud changes the user's appearance to mimic that of another.
Huh.
It has limits. First-generation technology, you see, but promising. Exciting to see it in use at last. Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you.
Want to know about the limitations.
Only stands up to a casual scrutiny. Use it too long, bound to flicker, blur, something like that. Movement makes it more likely. Best used in moderation. When you see guards in your path you can't sneak past, for example. Maintain your distance. Act normal. No running, no jumping. Don't draw their attention. If they pay attention, they're more likely to notice flaws in the hologram.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Yeah. Well, first things first, let's go get that holographic projector.
Make yourself at home, Captain.
Nice. Access to restricted areas, provided you have the correct ID cartridge. Restricted areas off limits to unauthorized personnel, and will result in getting attacked on sight. Oh. I've got messages. Okay, I will read all those later. Oh, I got a saber in here. Is this a bin I can... Oh, I can put my stuff in here. Nice. Oh, that's great. I'm going to offload some stuff I'm not using. But I'm going to do all that at a later time. As a matter of fact, I'm not sure. I was about to say, we've pretty much gotten past the beginning of the game at this point. And as much as I'd like to stream this entire game, I know I'm going to really want to play a lot of this in my own time, and I'd be skipping ahead a lot. So I think, and of course to, not spoil the rest of the game for anyone else who might be interested in it, but if they are, I'm sure there's someone else out there streaming the entire game at this point. Anyways, yeah, I'm going to, I think we'll wrap up Outer Worlds here for now. There we go. And yeah, I'm really, really loving this game. I cannot wait to play more of it. But like I said, I think I'm going to play the rest of it on my own time now. This has just kind of been a nice, like, first impressions look at the game, first 4 hours of it. I think this is excellent if, you've been looking at the game and been, on the fence if you want to pick it up yourself. I definitely say yes. Definitely pick it up. I highly recommend it at this point. Even with a couple of hours, only a couple hours I put into it at this point. It's been great. I've really liked it. Oh gosh, wow, it is 9:30. All right, so with that, we're gonna end the stream here. Next week, next week Thursday, it's gonna be Halloween, so that will be a perfect time. I might do like a little simple test stream with the PlayStation just to see if I can get it working to do the Five Nights at Freddy's VR at all, so we can play that, have a great time with it. I want to see if I can get an actual camera set up, because I don't have, except for like if I pull out my phone or something else like that, I don't have an additional camera to set up. I'm not sure if the PlayStation camera, if I can set it up during streams to have that record me, because that would make the most sense to have that. But if not, I'll see if there's any way, shape, or form I can set up my phone with it too, because I don't have a capture card. But I'd love to play the game. So even if I can't get a secondary camera set up, we'll still play it. It'll just be my voice, talking over it like usual. But Outer Worlds, yes, fantastic. If you've been waiting and waiting for Bethesda to make another RPG like this in the same vein as Fallout 3 or New Vegas, you owe it to yourself to pick it up at this point. It's fan-freaking-tastic. It's got great RPG elements, conversation, your stats matter. The perk system's pretty good. Your companions actually being able to get perks, you equipping them with stuff, fantastic. There's so much stuff I was missing that they just took out of Fallout 4 that I didn't realize how much I missed it until I played Outer Wilds. Outer Worlds. I'd like to play Outer Wilds at some point too. I heard that's a fantastic game as well. Maybe we'll do that for a stream. A lot of people tell me to go in that one blind, to not know anything about it, and I'm doing that. I got to pick up Outer Wilds at some point. Actually, I think that's on Game Pass. I'll have to check. But as usual for the end of these streams, I'm completely rambling. If you've liked what you've seen for Outer Wilds, definitely pick it up. It's on Xbox Game Pass. If you're really averse to Epic Games Launcher, you can go ahead and get it on the Xbox Game Pass. You can get like your first month for $1, and it's $5 a month for PC on that. I think that's a great price to play a game like this. Sink your time into it until something else comes around, or you finish it. That's absolutely perfect. So yeah, I definitely give this a high recommendation, and as this is the most recent game I've played on one of these streams, yeah. We're kind of going against my namesake here, aren't we? I don't mind at all. As long as you guys are having fun, as long as you guys are enjoying the streams, I'm having a great time too. So, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. Everyone, have a great weekend. I'm going to go and do pumpkin carving with the family. That'll be fun. You guys have a great week. Happy Halloween, and I will see you again on Thursday. Take care.